Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. And if you watched my most recent video, which was our trailer reaction to the new Jurassic World Rebirth movie, if you want to see that trailer reaction, you can see it right up there. But we're in a bit of a trailer reacting mode. I've got two from yesterday that I watched before coming down to Jersey. I got to edit. We'll put those up after this and Jurassic, because it's Jurassic Day, and it would be weird if I did Jurassic, then the two that I shot yesterday, and then this one, because it's different clothing. My brain is weird sometimes. Anyway, we're watching a bunch of trailers, and I've watched a lot recently, and I'm really enjoying getting back into the trailer reacting world. And this is a movie that was sent to me from a couple buddies at work, and as soon as I saw Bill Skarsgård, I was like, I'm in. Then I heard the concept. You know, he's a car thief who tries to steal a nice SUV, but the SUV is rigged to be a trap, and then he is trapped inside the SUV. That's a cool concept, especially when the person who's doing the trapping and will be doing a bunch of VO work for sure throughout the movie. I hope we get to see him too, but Mr. Anthony Hopkins is involved. You can take my money. I'm just so here for all those things. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Locked. And like I said, Billy is one of those guys, anytime he pops up, I get stoked, especially in the world of horror. And yes, while traditionally I get excited because he plays creatures, right? You know, Pennywise the clown, Nosferatu. He's really good in those transformational type roles. I like the idea of him playing in a horror thriller where he's just a guy. You know, and a thief, no less, that's going to be conversing with Anthony Hopkins and, you know, finding out why Anthony Hopkins has him trapped in this car, I think should be interesting, and I hope that the trailer gives us at least a little peek of that. The other thing that I'm kind of excited here for is David Yarovesky. Most recently, I think he did Night Books a couple Halloweens ago, which was just like kind of like a fun, spooky Halloween movie. You know, real good stuff, I think, to get younger audiences into the world of horror. But the movie that really popped for me was his collab with James Gunn when he did Brightburn. I really thought Brightburn was a dope movie. I love the idea of taking a Superman-type being and seeing what the opposite could have been, right? Like, we got good Supes. What if that character had been bad? And I thought Yarovesky did some really interesting things, plays with the horror elements quite well, and while this doesn't sound like a traditional horror movie, having a good handle on that type of stuff I think will be very beneficial here. So I got things to be excited about, man. And like I said, I mean, anytime Anthony Hopkins is in play, I don't know how you don't get excited. So let's not waste any time. Get the trailer up for you. I got it up right here for me. Let's take a look at what we're getting with the official trailer for Locked.
I just want to introduce you to a little taste of hell.
Oh, fire me up, Anthony Hopkins. A little taste of hell, I'm here for that.
Could you spot me some cash? Oh.
Down on his luck.
Yeah, I'm having a rough day too.
But he's a good guy. Look, man, giving the doggy some water. Not all thieves are bad. Guess you're gonna need that to root for him. The Avenue. What is that about? Also, it's interesting that the subtitles are baked into the video.
My name is William. I'm the owner of this car.
What do you want?
Thou shalt not steal.
Oh, what?
He's me?
I want you to experience.
Oh, the car's rigged with
consequences of your
electricity? Oh, he's got cameras. Oh, is it? Oh, it's soundproof and
Do I
tinted
have your
windows.
attention now?
Yes, Anthony Hopkins, you do. From producer. Oh, what? Sam Raimi's producing this too? I didn't realize that. Fire me up even more.
Money to this project.
I love when Raimi
The
produces.
walls are bulletproof.
Oh, don't!
To jam the cellular.
Oh, this is a full-on isolation movie.
You let me die.
Let you die? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wouldn't want to ruin all the fun, would I?
Oh, Anthony Hopkins This March is playing a psychopath. I love it.
Just tell me what you want.
I just want
Car
to
can
introduce
drive
you to
itself. Oh!
a little taste of hell.
Is he playing polka music? That's hysterical.
Justice.
I want justice. I don't think you can just be done. Oh, no, not a kid. Oh, yeah, there he
In
is.
my car.
Oh, I love Anthony Hopkins so much. March 21st. That's right around the corner, man. Paramount giving us some goods. That looks like a hell of a lot of fun. One, I love when Anthony Hopkins can play real bad. I want to know what he wants, like, revenge or repercussions for, right? Like, this feels like he is specifically targeting Bill Skarsgård, despite the fact that Skarsgård coming across this car seems random. So that's an interesting piece. Like, is there a connection between those two? Was Hopkins just looking for a random person? I'll be really interested to see what the motivations are for Hopkins. But conceptually, I love this. Like, when you're talking horror, I love an isolation movie. We've had a couple solid ones that have simmered and not quite popped as much as I've wanted to this year. But this is fascinating because you're not just playing in like an isolation area where someone is coming for you. You're isolated to the car that is in the middle of a very populated place, and you can't make contact with anybody. You can scream all you want, they can't hear you. Like, that's such a cool way to play with the isolation idea. And then the fact that it is a extremely small enclosed space with somebody in control of everything, I think gives you the ability to play with a lot of different horror elements that can come up in an isolation movie and not in an isolation movie. And I think you're seeing a little bit of all of that here. And whether it's running that dude over, almost hitting that kid because you can control and drive the car remotely, whether it's Skarsgård trying to get out but like just can't, the idea of like, I'm out of water, you know, like you're not like probably regretting having that bottle of water, not necessarily regretting giving it to the dog, but you know, like that those concepts, you know, turning up the heat, dropping the heat, messing with Skarsgård both physically and mentally, a lot of fun. And like I said, I think having Hopkins be the opposite of Skarsgård, even if it's his voice most of the movie, I'm here for that, just to get the look you get in his face at the end. You see, like, Eddie, you're in my car, Eddie. Like, oh, come on. Like, this screams fun, and I love fun times at the movies with horror thrillers. The question is, what about you? What about Locked is popping or not popping for you? Do you like isolation horror movies? Do you think this is an interesting twist on the isolation horror movie? Obviously, we've seen iterations of people being trapped and, you know, using voiceover and stuff, but there's some fresh things that play with this one. Do you like the idea of Skarsgård and Hopkins being the two that'll play off each other seemingly the whole movie? Like, it's one of these where this feels like a movie where it's only about two people, but you're also able to inundate us with outside people that aren't directly connected. Like a lot of these isolation type movies where you have somebody who traps you in a place and then is communicating to you, like there's no other people around. So playing with all those things I think is interesting. So is that working for you? What are you most excited about? Good, bad, indifferent on the official trailer for Locked? Put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime. We're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions. We're a little more than a month and a half away from Locked. So if you want to be here for when we hit that in March, see my thoughts, you dig the vibe, you want to show a little love and support, come join C Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema, sit down. I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.